Well, hello everyone and welcome to season 2014 of the Bendigo Thunder in the Premier Division. Today we're here at Kings Park playing the St Albans Spurs and as you can see it's a bit windy and we've got a new presenter with us, Noni. Welcome to Noni. The conditions aren't that favourable today, are they?
No, it's a bit cold out here and it's going to be a wet day.
The girls have a big challenge ahead of them today. To give you a bit of background on the team that we're playing, the St Albans Spurs, they've been in this Premier Division since 1993, so they've got over 20 years of experience, this club. They've had really successful few seasons. In 2011 they were premiers, 2012 they made the finals. Last year though they had a pretty uncharacteristic season and they only had one win, so quite disappointing for the St Albans Spurs. The Bendigo Thunder therefore have something to prove in their first game in the Premier Division, and the Spurs are coming out fighting hard to make up for their disappointing season last year.
As the only regional team in the competition, today Bendigo Thunder takes another incredible step in their short but successful history in women's football.
It should be a great day here at Kings Park and we're really looking forward to seeing how the girls go in their first game. So go Thunder!
Go Thunder! Hi, I'm here with the Bendigo Thunder Football Club President, Beth Taylor. How are you today?
Good, thanks, Noni. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. So, Beth, tell me about your role at the club.
Okay, my main role at the club is I'm president, and I've been president with the Thunder since I started, but I'm also one of the bus drivers for our away matches.
Oh, very good. So what sort of preparation has gone into the team for the Premier Division?
Okay, look, it's been a bit of a challenging year for us, getting our numbers tied down, moving into the Premier League, but I think we've done a pretty good job and we haven't got a bad team here today.
And what are you expecting from today's history making?
Oh, gee, if I knew that, I'd probably be a very rich woman. Look, bottom line is we don't know what's going to happen out there on the field, but the direction is the girls just play their normal football game. Don't try and think that they are stepping up. Just play the good football that we know they can play, and hopefully we'll get some great results out of that.
Thanks for speaking to us today, Beth, and I think there's going to be a great game ahead.
Thanks, Noni.
So I'm here to take 60 seconds with Millie. Start the clock. So how long have you been playing football for?
About 8 years.
And what's your favourite food?
Spaghetti bolognese.
And who's your favourite AFL player?
Dane Swan.
And what role do you play at the club?
On the ball.
And what's your favourite holiday destination?
Europe.
And how many pre-game rituals do you have?
This year not many, but last year I had a fair few.
And what's your favourite colour?
Green? Don't really have one.
Is there any special reason for your player number?
Nah, I just got it because it was the only one available.
Not number 3?
Not number 3.
Bugger. What was your first pet's name?
Don't know, but I've got a pet at the moment named Tiki.
What car do you drive?
Suzuki Vitara.
And time is up. Thanks, Millie. Have a great game.
All right, we're here with Sarah Baldwin. Sarah, you've been in the back line, you've been in the thick of it. How are things going?
Yeah, pretty good. It's pretty tough at the moment. Obviously a lot of experience in the forward line for the Spurs, but I think we're holding up really well and hopefully maybe get some score on the board for the second half.
So we haven't scored yet, but that's all right. You got a really good rap from the coach just then, so you've been doing quite well out there. Really hard against those big girls.
Oh, definitely. They've got the harder bodies, bigger bodies, the experience behind them as well, and they've just just the experience, really. So, yeah, it's hard, but it's a good game.
Yep, fantastic. Well, glad you're having fun. You're looking really good out there. So let's hope that the second half we can get something on the board.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
Thanks. Well, post-match here with captain of the 2014 season, Emma Walters. Today, while the scoreboard didn't reflect how hard fought their battle was today and the effort the girls put in for you.
Yeah, look, I mean, I suppose after, quarter time we sort of decided not to let the scoreboard dictate how we're playing out on the ground, and, we're all about progression, and the score's pretty irrelevant for the first part of it. It's all about learning and just trying to adapt to the big league, I guess.
And it was a big league, and we had a lot of girls out there playing their first game. But, number 15, I can't quite have her name, but she was incredible.
Erin, they're in the ruck.
Yep.
Yeah, that's incredible. Like, she's never played a game of football before, but the way she reads the play and the way that, playing ruck is very daunting. It's probably the most daunting position on the ground, and you got a player running at you, and she just didn't take a backward step. She was pretty fantastic, and there was a number of girls that worked hard all day, but Erin's probably a standout, yeah.
So going into training and moving forward, obviously thinking about next week, we're playing Darebin Falcons, which is probably the biggest challenge. They're the premiers of last year. How we're going to go to prepare for that?
Yeah, Darebin notoriously good football side. We've just got to learn from today. Apply a few things on the track on Wednesday and Friday. Got to get numbers to training, get a few girls there, and just work on a heap of things that we found from the outcome from today.
Well done. You captained a great side out there today, and even though the scoreboard didn't show it, the girls said they had a great day, and we can only improve.
Yeah, it was a great first effort, so we'll just see how we go. Just all about improving, Tess.
Fantastic. Thanks. Today marked the beginning of the Bendigo Thunder Football Club's presence in the Premier Division Women's Football League. Travelling to St Albans to take on the VU St Albans Spurs, Bendigo were in great spirits to kick off their season. A spirited start saw the Thunder challenge the speed and skill of the Spurs from the outset. Hard tackling, defensive play and an opposing force in first gamer Grace Campbell showed true Thunder style. The Spurs took advantage of the contests and won the ball in their forward 50 for the utmost part of the first quarter, kicking 6 unanswered goals. As the rain set in, the game slowed and the Thunder gained some momentum, keeping the Spurs under pressure, forcing errors with 5 goals and 8 behinds for the quarter. The scoreboard did not reflect the pressure and persistence Bendigo was displaying. The third quarter showcased the Spurs' fitness and experience with one-way traffic towards their scoreboard, challenged strongly by Thunder veterans Jess Cole and Emma Grant. Getting the ball on the boot was the message from coach Russell Jeffrey at three-quarter time, and the girls worked hard getting the ball into their forward 50 time and time again. Unfortunately, to no avail, the hard-fought battle didn't make an impact on the scoreboard for Bendigo Thunder today, but the experience was the ultimate reward. Final score, VU St Albans Spurs 24-23, 167 to Bendigo Thunder, scoreless. Best on ground for the Bendigo Thunder, Grace Campbell. Best players, Hannah Perry, Erin Hopkins, Cassie Blakely and Sarah Baldwin. Well, what an incredible start to the Bendigo Thunder's introduction into the Premier League. Noni, it was very challenging for the girls out there today in the rain. How did you find watching your first game of Premier Division?
Yeah, they played really well. It was a shame that they made a few mistakes which turned the ball over and put a lot of points on the board for the other team.
Yeah, it was a very tough battle out there, and it definitely showed the difference in the step up that we're going into. But the girls, and as Russ said, showed really, really good promise. So what was the highlight for you today, Noni?
So I've met a lot of new faces today on the bus up, and hopefully we'll meet a few more of the players throughout the rest of the season.
Yeah, there was definitely a few new faces out there today, but some of the players in their first games today were absolutely incredible. And in particular, Grace Campbell, she played an amazing game. So the girls have got a lot of promise going forward. So a big thank you to everyone joining us for our first edition of Thunder TV this year, and we look forward to bringing you all the action next week for the girls' very first game playing the QEO against Darebin Falcons. So the very first time women's football will ever be showcased at the QEO in Bendigo. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching.